What's up, world? I hope everybody's feeling all right. Today, I will talk about unforgettable lessons from the military, specifically the Army, because that's the branch I serve. If you have additional lessons from the branch you served in, or don't mind adding to the list from the Army, please comment below. I will start with some life lessons because those lessons begin during basic training, which is the beginning of your military career. After learning a little bit about the Army from your recruiter after signing that contract. First on the list, let's talk about you are stronger and more rigid than you think. From the beginning, the Army forces you to unlock strengths that you didn't know you had. Whether it was the confidence tower or the gas chamber, passing that APFT by running faster than you ever did, or doing more push ups or more sit ups. Then, as you progress through your career, you face challenging, unique situations that most people would never go through, but they can see them in some movies or only play through a video game like Call of Duty or something. Next, let's talk about adapt and overcome. Nobody cares about your excuses. Things will go wrong, plans will change, and as a soldier, you will figure it out somehow, some way. I remember we had to set up this large tent. The crazy thing about it is, out of the group, none of us had ever put up a large tent. We spent from sun up to sundown literally figuring it out. But when we did, it was done. We were happy. Only to get told the next morning to take it down, pack everything up, as we're moving to another location to set up shop. Interesting, right? Pretty sure some of y'all can relate to that. Next, the mission comes first, but your people matter. You will never forget the importance of looking out for your squad, even if it means taking a hit yourself. Now, on the other side, as I'm a veteran, this is not happening. No. Civilians gonna look out strictly for themselves and throw you under the bus for their personal gain. It is so cutthroat on this side, it is ridiculous. Next, pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. That mindset gets you through that 12-mile ruck, standing in the freezing rain in shorts and short sleeve shirts, even though you got that cold weather gear and life after service. If it wasn't for this mindset, then y'all know. My final lesson for a life lesson, I'll say, is complacency destroys. All right, in training, combat, and life. To keep it simple, don't relax and think this is easy, because the minute you do, bad things gonna happen. Let's talk about some leadership lessons. Lead from the front. Never ask your people to do something you wouldn't do yourself. When I was at my first joint base, we had to dump trash, vacuum, and keep a specific room filled with snacks. Basically, maintaining it for the individuals that were there. A soldier saw me doing it and he was like, "Hey, Sergeant, that task beneath you. That's my task." And so I explained to him about leading from the front so that way he would also take that lesson and pass it on when he became an NCO. Next, a good leader takes the blame and shares credit. Own the failures and celebrate your team's wins. On the civilian side, it's like people are afraid to accept faults, always pointing the finger at someone else. Next, you do not have to like everyone you work with, but you will respect them and get the job done. We all know people have a diverse background in the Army. And let's just say there's a lot of characters. But for this one in particular, I hope civilians are listening and really accept this lesson. Finally, morale matters. A motivated, respected team will outperform a miserable one every time. No ifs, ands, or buts. Telling you. Let's talk about some practical lessons. This one is classic. If it ain't, some of y'all gonna go ahead and fill it in. If it ain't raining, we ain't training. Basically, comfort is a luxury, and you can work through anything with the right mindset. Next, I say don't volunteer for anything unless it's worth it. Learn fast how to spot the difference. Trust me. Next, pack light and freeze at night. Pack heavy, curse yourself later. Basically, choices have consequences in the field and in life. Finally, here's another classic one for you. Embrace the suck. Some things just suck. That's just how it is, right? If I go into detail, this video will probably be like an hour with unlimited comments. Military members learn to embrace the suck and sometimes just laugh about it later. Biggest lesson: you'll never, and I mean never, ever, 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 not about to say find a friend like me, you'll never find a bond like the one you built with your battles. Or I think it's called like warrior companions or something like that now. Either way, that real brotherhood sticks with you. And in your hardest civilian moments, those lessons echo in your head. I've been through worse. Keep moving. Please comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you all. You are appreciated.